Hey guys, I am so glad that you decided that you wanted to hear about this coaching opportunity. I am coming straight to you from the middle of my living room and um, laundry room because, believe it or not, in this day and age, I still live in an area that I don't have Wi Fi. So I know I won't lose connection sitting here, and I want to give you guys all the details because I'm super excited to possibly get you started and have you join my team. So, a little bit about me. I started my own fitness journey, or let's say successful fitness journey, back in 2015. It was a birthday gift for myself. I usually schedule my annual physicals right around my birthday, and I had gone in for the third time to my doctor and said to him, I just don't know why I'm not losing weight. I am a dietitian, so I know what to eat. I am counting 1,200 to 1,500 calories every single day, logging it into my Fitness Pal, and I am running, doing 5Ks, yoga, jujitsu, kickboxing, you name it, I was doing it, and my clothes weren't fitting different, and I wasn't having any results. And he said to me, Allison, your labs are fine, and you're just getting older. Keep doing what you're doing, kid. It's working. Well, I was all sorts of ticked off, and in my mind, it wasn't working, and so I needed something different. I had a friend that had been asking me to join her team, and I kept telling her, I'm not a shake person, I'm not a diet person, I don't do those fad diets. And secretly, I was watching her. You guys may secretly have been watching me for a little bit. But I walked out of that office and I was like, you know what? It's something I've never tried. It seems sound enough where it's not one of those fad diets that you're going to do and get quick results and then go back to your old habits. So why don't I give it a try? So I got set up. I did 21 Day Fix Extreme, and my first 21 days I lost 11 pounds and 7 inches. So all that mindset of, yep, I'm going to do this for 30 days and return it, that was right out the window. I was like, yes, let's keep going. And I just kept having success. And here I am nearing my 3-year anniversary, and I met my scale goal last year, and I have maintained it. So most people don't maintain it. Once they hit their scale goal, then their bad habits keep creeping back in. But the way these programs are set up, you're going to meet your goals, and you're going to then set different goals, physical goals, not scale goals, and just keep your journey going. And it's such a great feeling. So in the beginning, I had no intentions of coaching. I was a part-time dietitian at 2 different facilities for long-term care, and I was balancing back and forth with my kids, getting them to and from sports events, and I was going to the one long-term care facility that I just absolutely hated. Every time I walked in, there was a pit in the bottom of my stomach, and I just didn't want to be going there. And I was like, there has to be something different. You can't hate going to your job on the days that you go there. And I had people, sending me private messages like, hey, Allison, what are you doing? You look great. And I would tell them, and their message back was, oh, well, can I do what you're doing? And at that time, I had no idea. So I contacted my coach and I said, hey, so-and-so wants to join me on this fitness journey. Do you want to sign them up, get them on our team? And she said to me, Allison, why don't you sign them up? And I was like, really? I can do that? And so she walked me through the process. And a couple weeks later, I opened my mail and I had a check from Beachbody. And I was like, what? A small income just because people were watching me? And I was like, okay. And so I decided to jump on as a hobby coach and not really push into coaching because I was already balancing the 2 part-time jobs. And then I was like, why don't you try for more? Why don't you try and leave this job that you hate walking into? And so I messaged my coach and I said, you know what? I'm in. Train me, teach me, do whatever you have to do. I want to make this so that I can leave one of my jobs. That was in August of 2016. And I wanted my goal to be the first of the year in 2017 was going to be the year that I did not have to walk back into that job. And first and foremost, they are the ones that I had a laptop through. So I needed to be able to buy my own laptop. So that was my first goal. If I could buy a laptop just on Beachbody income, then that would be one step out the door. And I was able to do that in less than a month. So here I am, next goal, couple months to go. And January 1st, 2017, I did not have to walk back into that position again. And in that small amount of time, I was able to save enough money to pay for my husband's 40th birthday. I took him to Vegas. And so it was like mind blowing for me, because I went from a mom who was taking from one bank account and putting money into another bank account just to cover the bills. And then I had kids getting older. All my kids are into baseball, and travel seasons were calling us, emailing us, and or travel teams, and wanting them to join. And between the bats and traveling to hotels and the actual travel team itself, it's over $1,000 per kid. And I am like, oh my gosh, as a parent, that's your worst nightmare. You don't want to tell your kids that they can't do what they're dreaming of doing because you can't afford it. And at the same time, I knew I didn't want to pull out my credit card. And your kids might not be into baseball, but there's basketball and lacrosse and cheerleading, and these sports, they add up. And you want to be able to be behind your children. I know that was, a big driving force for me. And so I was making it happen, and I wasn't having to struggle, and I could finally breathe for a minute and not worry. And I was like, okay, this is good. And now I have a balance between my one dietitian job, and which I don't intend on leaving that, and my passion with Beachbody. I get to put the two together, and I love waking up every day and seeing all these messages from challengers that are getting results. And it's like me paying it forward. So as a coach, what I do is I pair people with an at-home fitness program that's going to bring them results. They're going to be doing the work, but let me tell you, if they join us, they are getting results. It's guaranteed. And so yes, I do work for Beachbody. They are the ones that kind of fill my toolbox. They have the super trainers and the dietitians that are putting everything together. And the best part is I don't have to have an inventory right here at my home. No clutter, because let's face it, with 3 growing kids, who wants to take up room with shakes and videos and all that? So people just go to my website, and I lead them in that direction, or I send them links to set them up once I figure out what their goals are. And we work together to set them up so that they can have a successful journey. And by doing that, I earn 25% commission on sales. I also have bonuses and rewards. Every month I get a prize just for doing what I love. And I have bonuses. I was on a paid diamond retreat back in Florida in the fall, and in 3 weeks I'm gearing up to go on a fully paid vacation to Mexico just for waking up and doing what I love. And beyond that, there's residual income. Once you start to build a small team, this is the income that builds up as you're sleeping. And this, when your team gets a little bigger, is what is going to be the bulk of your business and your success. But that's for another video. This is just a quick little introduction. And we are part of the #1 team in Beachbody. So I didn't have these coach videos, and I didn't have new coach trainings when I was getting started. But now we have everything. It's basically a coaching academy. And when you join our team, we don't just send you out to the wolves and to fend for yourself. We actually teach you how to invite and how to share on social media so that you can have a successful business, and we are going to support you. It is such a team environment that these ladies, we just take you under our wing and we will give you all the tools that you need. So I hope that I have touched base on some of the questions that you might be thinking. And if you are considering becoming a coach, I would absolutely love to have you join my team. I am accepting a small number of women so that I can give you my one-on-one support and training. And I do have another coaching academy coming up. So if this is something that you want more information on, please reach out, let me know, or you can simply complete the application for consideration into this next mentoring group. Have a great day, guys. Bye.